this video, we will be looking at how to install and set up XAMPP for PHP development. Here we are on the XAMPP website at apachefriends.org, and as you can see, it allows for Apache, MariaDB or MySQL, and PHP. For those of you on Windows, you will select XAMPP for Windows, and you will then download the file. I already have it downloaded here, so I'm going to double click on the installation file. I'm going to say yes, I want to allow this application to make changes. And while we wait for it to show up with the installation window, we get this notice, but you can click on OK, that should be fine. The first screen, we're going to click Next. And here we only need Apache, MySQL, and PHPMyAdmin. So for the other items, we can actually uncheck those. We'll leave the default location on our C drive. And here we don't necessarily need to learn more about it, so we'll continue and let's watch it install. So this should take a few minutes just to install all the necessary files. And for the sake of speed, I'm going to jump ahead towards the end. And now that we're at the end, we want to leave the option to start the control panel right away, and we click on Finish. And you'll notice that we have the control panel here for XAMPP. It's installed successfully, and what we need to do is start MySQL and start Apache, and MySQL. It tells you what ports it's available on. And for MySQL, you need to allow access for Windows Defender if you happen to have that installed. And now that we have both services started, we can click on Explorer, and that will carry us to the folder where XAMPP is located on our computer. And for the purposes of any assignments that you're doing, you will put your code inside the htdocs folder. So here I'm going to create a sample folder where my code is going to go for a particular assignment or lab. So I'm calling mine Info 2180 test, but it would be whatever lab or project folder with the code that you need. And I'm just going to open up Visual Studio Code here and just make a simple file just to test that PHP and Apache is working together. So I'm just going to print out a simple hello world. And save it. And I need to make sure that I save it as a PHP file. And once it has been saved, I can then go and test it out and make sure that it works. So when you're using XAMPP, Apache is located on port 80, which is the default port, so we don't need to put that on the end, but it's on localhost, then your folder name, and then the file name. And there we go. It works. It's printing out hello world based on our code. So I hope this helps you to get up and running with XAMPP quickly. Thanks.